What a difference a day makes. We're in the middle of a brief cool down before temperatures spike again. And despite the warmer temperatures, the water is still really cold. Q13 News reporter Chynna Green is in Falls City, where people are flocking to the river to cool off.
Yeah, I can tell you firsthand, this water is freezing. It feels like I'm an athlete back in college again, trying to ice my ankles. At this point, can't really feel my toes, but that's the point of why we did this story, to warn you so you don't have to come here and go through this right when you jump in. This is not a jump in the water's fine kind of situation with our local rivers right now. It is freezing. It is so fast. So if a fun, relaxing day under the sun in the water is what you're looking for, a river might not be your cup of tea.
The heat is sending people to our lakes and rivers. While the temperatures are warm, the water...
Oh, this is cold!
The water is also fast, no matter how old, how big, or how strong you are.
I'm a grown man, I'm 6'4", and I weigh 200 pounds, and it was very challenging for me.
Alex Haynes came out for a relaxing day on the river.
The water is probably 3 or 4 times faster than I expected.
But he got everything but.
I said it was going well until we hit a log and we were moving fast and we flipped over and it's really cold.
Luckily, he had a life jacket on.
Got thrown out, and fortunately I had a life jacket on, and usually I'm oh, it's fine, I don't need a life jacket, but I'm very glad I have one, because as soon as I got flipped out, it was upside down and I was okay, and I floated on my back and I got to a little tide pool on the side and went over the side and I was okay.
It really does just kind of cold shock you for a bit.
Haley White is a local who spends a lot of her time here at Snoqualmie River.
If I were to jump in right here and go straight across, I'd end up down there.
She says it's faster and colder than people expect.
Swimming across the current, it's like, try swimming in a pool or a lake with weights on. That's kind of what it feels like.
When you see those folks coming out of the river and sharing their stories with you, that hey, it's flowing fast. When the locals tell you that, that's certainly a good barometer that we've got some pretty steep currents going through there.
Sergeant Tim Myers with King County Sheriff's Office says there will be increased patrol safety presence at Snoqualmie River, Green River, and Lake Sammamish, with more people heading to the water. Their message: wear a life vest.
When we cycle or ski, we wear a helmet. When we drive our cars, we wear a seat belt. We really have become mindful of our personal safety, and that has to extend onto the lake.
He says our rivers are not the place to be overconfident.
It's that initial shock when you go in, that cold water shock, your body's just not prepared for it. That can induce panic and other things, which is where oftentimes we see folks get into trouble.
Because it is dangerous. As much as it's fun, it's dangerous too. So.
Yeah, it can definitely be dangerous out here. And just to tell you kind of some of the stories that I saw, people were getting in the water and they weren't very excited about it. And when they were coming out, they were fatigued, they were tired, they were getting thrown off of their rafts and trying to go against the current, and they were getting pushed to the side. It wasn't a very relaxing day for them. And here's why. Take a look at these waves. These are going so fast. They're not high waves, but you can tell how fast the water is really moving. And when I was talking to Sergeant Myers about bringing the family out here to enjoy the warm weather that we're going to see, one of the things he said is if you have a little one, you might want to consider going to a lake instead, because if you fall off of this, whether or not you have a life jacket or not, it might be a complicated situation and things might get a little hairy. So just something to consider. Where to go for the waters? Family, probably the lake. If you're looking for excitement, then maybe come to a river, but definitely wear your life vest. They could not stress that enough. Live in Falls City, Chynna Green, Q13 News.